So let me ask you: a person's decided that they want to do something. They've brought in the right advisor. What's involved with due diligence? Because that's really where it all starts and ends, or should.
Well, it's all over the place. I mean, you can have a due diligence is the process, for people who don't know, is the process of the buyer examining the seller. And in our process, we tell sellers, once you've signed an asset purchase agreement or a letter of intent and you intend to go to a closing, it's the buyer's right to ask any question they want, and you should answer that question. In due diligence, it's what's they saying, kimono's open. You really have to show everything. But in terms of the actual process, you can get everything from an 80-page document that has questions that are, one, ridiculous, but also may have the same question 4 or 5 times in the document because they've cobbled together this list of questions from various documents they've received. And that can be very frustrating, and you feel like somebody on the other side hasn't done their job. That's one extreme. The other extreme is, and this is more likely from a strategic buyer, another printer buying a printing company, where the due diligence is really quite light. And as you say, they're excited about the deal. They know each other. The finances seem right, and they just say, let's make this happen and get a deal done. And they're not asking a lot of questions or a lot of deep dive. Somewhere in the middle of that, between the disorganized, non-professional 100-page list of questions and the local strategic who really kind of does a comfort deal, is it the private equity buyers will do a pretty deep dive. And there'll be a lot of questions, and they may want to do a quality of earnings report where they basically recreate your P&L and really kind of acid test a lot of the assumptions that they've made, but they want to see the documents and trace those documents from beginning to end.